Hey, what's going on, all you Starfinders out there? I'm Dave, the Digital Dungeon Master, and in this particular video, we are going to be taking a look at the Scholar theme in the Starfinder core rulebook. So the great thing about Starfinder and the themes, the races, and the classes is there is no restrictions to any combination that you would like to play. So get pretty crazy with it. So if you want to play a human soldier that's a scholar, hey, you're not restricted, and go for it. So after you're done choosing your race, your class, and your theme, think of a good background story to give to your character. Now you're a scholar, you are an intellectual, maybe you're a professor, and you're a problem and puzzle solver. So what are some good hook points? Maybe you were an instructor at a university on Absalom Station. Maybe you were fired for conducting some type of extreme or secretive experiments. Maybe you're part of the Starfinder Society, and you're an explorer of the different galaxies, and you're looking for ancient artifacts. Or maybe you're just trying to find out more about how Galarian has disappeared, and maybe you're a researcher of the Gap. So there's a lot of possible hook points that you can put into a background story for your character. And when you do this, it's going to give your game master a lot more fuel and a lot more food to add content into his or her campaign. Now, every theme in Starfinder is going to get 4 extraordinary theme features at levels 1, 6, 12, and 18. Now, at first level, you are going to get theme knowledge, and this is where you are an expert in one particular field of study. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is choose one area of specialization in either the life science or physical science fields. So some examples for life science are bioengineering, biology, botany, ecology, genetics, xenobiology, and zoology. Now, you'll choose one of those or any other life science field that you want. Or if you want to go the physical science route, you can choose between astronomy, chemistry, climatology, geography, geology, meteorology, oceanography, physics, or another field that pertains to physical science. Now, you're also going to get a permanent +1 bonus to the ability score that's afflicted by the specialized field of interest for your field. Probably going to be intelligence. So you'll get a +1 permanent bonus. Now just make sure in character creation you don't go above an 18. So next you're going to get to choose life or physical science as a class skill for your character. Now if you're already playing a class that gives you life or physical science as a class skill, don't worry. You'll be able to get a +1 permanent bonus to either your life or physical science skill. So lastly, you'll be able to reduce the DC number by 5 for any kind of life or physical science skill checks that you pertain. So basically, if you have a DC of a 15 and it pertains to your science or life science skill, then it will go from a 15 down to a 10, making the skill check much more easy to make. So next at level 6, you are going to get tip of the tongue, and that's exactly what it sounds like. Now this is a nice skill. Once a day, you are going to be able to re-roll any skill check to recall knowledge. That's really nice because tip of the tongue is not limiting you to your physical or life science field of expertise. Now, whenever you make this re-roll on a skill check, you need to do so and tell the GM that you're going to do the re-roll before the GM gives you any kind of information on the skill check. Because remember, in Starfinder, the higher you roll, the more information that you can actually recall for your knowledge roll. So just make sure before the GM tells you, make sure you tell the GM you just want to do the reroll. Now be careful, because if you do your reroll and it's worse than your first roll, that's your SOL, because you're going to have to take the second roll. So you're going to be SOL. You're going to have to take the second roll. Now go to page 243 in the Starfinder core rulebook to find out more about the mechanics on re-rolling. Next at level 12, you are going to get Research Maven. This is where you can research much faster than most others. So anytime you're doing researching or gathering information from, say, a database, maybe a library, maybe a kiosk, or any other source of information, you're going to be able to research that information in 1/4 of the time that it would normally take someone else. So if you are going to take 20, say, for a skill check, it will only take you 5 seconds instead of about 20 seconds as it would take someone else. Now, this just doesn't mean that in 5 seconds, wow, you have an epiphany and you find whatever you're looking for. No, this means that you are so quick in doing the search, you're failing a multitude of times, and then finally you will find it. So like I said, 1/4 of the time that it takes someone else. And if you take 20, it'll take you 5 seconds instead of 20 seconds to someone else. And if you want to learn more about taking 20, you can go to page 133 in the Starfinder Core Rulebook. Last, at level 18, you are going to get Master Scholar. This is when you become refreshed anytime that you learn more knowledge. Now, you're going to be able to benefit from this theme feature 2 times every day. And whenever a situation arises that is going to need to deal with your physical or life science skill of choice, you're going to need to spend at least 10 minutes in deep contemplation and concentration for your thoughts. And then whenever you do this, it doesn't say if you're going to be successful or not successful, so that's nice. But whenever you do spend that 10 minutes in contemplation, then you will get 1 resolve point to put into your resolve pool. And like I said, you can do this twice a day. So one final thing to note with Master Scholar, this is not going to work if your party decides to take one of the 10-minute stamina point breaks. So don't think that you're going to be able to use Master Scholar in that time. So you're going to have to do this independently from a stamina rest. So there we are, everybody. That is the Scholar theme in the Starfinder Core Rulebook. I want to know what you guys think about this theme. Let me know in the comments section below. I personally actually like it. I like how it has a lot of versatility, that it doesn't pigeonhole you into doing checks with just your physical or life science, and it actually pertains to pretty much anything. Now, if you like this video, please do me a huge favor and thumbs it up. I would greatly appreciate it. And you can check out all of my other Starfinder, D&D 5e, Fantasy Grounds, DM Tricks of the Trade, and many more videos on my YouTube channel. So once again, everybody, my name is David, the Digital Dungeon Master, and until next time, happy gaming and stay safe.